What's up, bro? So why should you listen to me first of all? Well, I'm just a normal 19-year-old teenager who quit porn. I was like many of you, I was addicted from like 13 to 19 or whatever. Just, fapping every single day, sometimes multiple times a day. And I use my system that I teach to quit. And this is why I make these videos every single day, hoping that they help even just one person quit. So that's why you should listen to me, and I hope these videos help you. Now, the most underrated, the most effective NoFap tip that you've probably never heard of, and the most effective tip to quit porn is to get off NoFap. You're probably thinking, what? NoFap's good, right? No, NoFap is shit, okay? The NoFap videos that you watch, the YouTubers that make it, don't care about the problem of solving your porn addiction. They care about getting views, because them NoFap timeline videos, they get the most views, right? Get to day 100 and you start levitating or some shit. All bollocks. Stop watching that shit, because NoFap does not help you quit porn. I mean, you might be disagreeing, but you're still addicted. You're on NoFap. Maybe try something else. This is why I was doing. I thought NoFap was the only way, but it's not. I'll tell you why. First of all, obviously, getting a certain benefit on day 30 or whatever is a lot of shit. You don't start breathing underwater or something on day 45. Don't work like that. And also, the thing that's even worse with NoFap is they tell you that you've got to quit cold turkey and you've got to go on a streak. You get to day 30 without fapping. That's a 30-day streak, right? But if you fap once, they teach you that you go back to day 1. You don't go to day 31. You've failed. You've relapsed. You go from day 30 back to day 1. And what is that? What's that telling your mind? And what they are telling you is essentially you've lost all your progress from 30 days. So you've made huge progress, 30 days without fapping, fap once, back to day 1, and you've lost all your progress. That's shit. You don't lose all your progress. You've gone a whole month without watching porn. That's a huge achievement, right? No, 99% of guys are losers and they cannot do that. They wouldn't even think about doing that. If you fap once, that does not make you go back to day 1. But this is what the NoFap guys teach. And this is what you've probably been believing. So when you're back to day 1, you feel like shit. You're like, oh, I've lost all my progress. I'm a loser. I'm this and that. Why have I done that? And what do you do when you feel like that? You go for round 2, for round 3, for round 4 on the same day. And your addiction gets worse. In your mind, you're like, oh, I'm back to day 1. I might as well go again and again and again. This is what I did, and this is what many guys do. And this is probably the biggest mistake when trying to quit porn that I've noticed. It's just NoFap is shit. So it's good me telling you this, but what is the alternative? What is the most underrated and just best tip that you've never heard? Get onto something called less fap. Not NoFap, less fap. This is essentially when you fap less this month than you did last month. Let's use the example of you fapped once a day last month, so 30 times in the month. This month, instead of going to 0, cold turkey, like some dickhead will tell you, go to 25 times. Then the month after 20, then 17, then 14, whatever. Within 6 months, you'll have quit. And you'll be watching porn like once or twice a month, and that's fine. Right? It might not be the best looking answer for you, because you'll be like, oh, I wanted to quit in 2 weeks. You're not going to quit in 2 weeks. You've had this addiction for years. And obviously it's going to take months, if not a year, to quit. This is the best and easiest way. It's just so much less demanding on your mind, because you're addicted to something and they're telling you to quit cold turkey or NoFap. Think about how mentally draining that is on you and how depressing it is. Like, you've got this addiction and now you can't do it at all. So I'm telling you, if you've fapped 30 times the last month, I'm telling you can fap 25 times this month and you'll still make progress. That's like a 20% decrease in how much you watch it. So in your mind, you're like, oh, I can still watch porn nearly every day, but not quite. I'm making progress and it's pretty easy, okay? So much better than NoFap. Get onto less fap and that will definitely help you. If you want more helpful advice like this that have helped me quit porn, I mentioned my porn quitting system. It's the only thing I sell. It's the link in the description if you are interested. If not, watch my other videos, free tips every single day, and I hope this helped. Goodbye.